I'm going to do something just very laid back today. But we're going to be hanging that painting on our living room wall, and I'll show you how that looks. But we got a bunch of these. They're Play-Doh air dry clay, and we have 2 left. So we've been needing some more toys. These kids have gone through these toys. We've had most of the same ones since before our 25-year-old grandson was born. And I went and got them just for those kids. And now there's been a lot more. But they're standing up to it for the most part. But I thought, since this is air dry and since it isn't, and since it's Play-Doh, it should be non-toxic. But once it's dry, hardened, hopefully it'll be playable for little ones. So I'm thinking I might make a little game. Just bigger, much. Okay. Might see if I can make what I'd call a can of worms instead of barrel of monkeys, it'd be can of worms. Maybe they could play with that if I could get them to the nice shape to dry so that they can maybe use one to catch the other. Alrighty, well, I will come back and finish this. You won't really know that I've been gone, but I will come back. And we'll make more of these. What if I make about 10? That's a little big. Let's take some off the top. Make about 10 of these green ones. They're approximately the same size. Anyway, I want to put this back in the plastic so it don't dry out. I have got things to answer from what you have commented on our chat yesterday. And okay, that ought to keep it from drying out. Okay, see, I said I wanted 10 of these and I've got 5. So I'm gonna need some baggies for whatever's left of this stuff. Unless I use them to make the can. That's way too long, way too fat. I'm sure probably somebody else has already invented the game. Probably in the toy stores. I don't know. But I'm not selling it. I'm making it for the grandkids. And it's definitely not going to be a professional job. Because it's not going through a machine. A machine that's going to make it all perfect. All shaped the same, exactly the same size. Okay, that's 6, 7, 8. 2 more greens. Well, that makes more than I thought it would. Joe says we're going to have manwich and fries tonight. He lives for the days when he can have some, not only calorie, but not just that, but some red meat and fried food. Of course, we do our French fries in the oven. We do. We just do them in the oven. Yeah, I do this stuff, and when I'm doing stuff for the kids, it makes me think of all those old nursery rhymes. You know, the ones we grew up with. Like, there wasn't a woman who lived in a shoe. Had so many kids she didn't know what to do. So she gave them some broth without any bread. Spanked them all well and sent them to bed. I mean, was they doing something? Were they being naughty? It's a rhyme. A lot of those children rhymes, when they first made them, a lot of them were for teaching tools. I don't know what that teaches. And then there's little Jack Horner sat in the corner eating his Christmas pie. Stuck in his thumb, pulled out his plum, and said, "What a good boy am I." Now, why was he sitting in the corner on Christmas? Oh. And there's little Miss Muffet sat on a puffet. Sat on a tuffet, not a puffet. Little Miss Muffet sat on a tuffet, eating her curds and whey. You know what that is? It's cottage cheese. Anyway. Then came a spider and sat down beside her and scared little Miss Muffet away. Did she spill her cottage cheese? These will probably be dry by tonight, but I won't probably do anything with them until tomorrow. As far as picking them up, man, that stuff sticks together. I might give painting a break for a little bit. That was a big painting. Joe helped me today, bless his soul. He went around the outside edges with the paint because we don't frame those like that. Not here. I mean, other people do, but we don't. We like to just paint that outside part and just hang them that way. I'm trying to remember old King Cole. I know he was a merry old soul. And a merry old soul he was he? He called for his pipes, and he called for his something, drums maybe? He called for his fiddlers. Fiddlers 3, is that so right? I don't know. That was a longer one. I haven't said that one in ages. We learned to read with some of those when I was in grade school. Well, actually, mostly what we learned to read was Jack and Janet. That's a little reader. And that's all I'm going to do today. That's it for today, because I don't even know if this is going to work. I don't even know if this is going to work. I'm sure they'll find something to do with them. Probably nothing they were intended for. Especially the younger ones. The older ones probably won't be even interested. My grandkids are growing up too fast. My oldest one will be 26 here. Before too terribly long. And the next one's in October. The next oldest. We've got other birthdays in between, but they're not the oldest ones. I'm just trying to remember the oldest ones right now. The third was in March. I start losing a little bit of track after that. Except the fourth one. Hi! Hello there. Oh, is this going to do anything? I mean, are the kids even going to touch these? Once they're dry, maybe I'll give them a try. But what the heck? hopefully they can have some fun with it. And if nothing else, I'll give them a try and maybe I'll have some fun with it. So, you guys have a wonderful evening, a wonderful morning, a wonderful afternoon, whatever you have. Enjoy it. And we'll see you tomorrow. And I don't know what I'll be doing. Probably some more of stuff like this, but it ain't going to be this. It will not be this. I do know proper English. But I told it goodbye. Okay. Love you. Smile and wave. There's yours. And we'll see you tomorrow. Good night.